in here with the person that actually created my couple of my characters or revamped my characters with LordGravas, aka Dark Soul.
But what's up, YouTube? This is your boy LordGravas, and I am back here today to play some WWE with the Fallen Angel.
What's going on, you guys?
And today we're having some fun, but I'm also wanting to show off a little bit of my work. What I'm hoping to take from this is maybe some people watch the video and say, hey, you know, I'd like to make my character too, or at least edit your character. And so I'm always willing to do it. I love creating wrestlers in a way, if you will.
Okay, first question I have for you. Which one was your favorite to create and why?
My your character?
Yes.
My favorite was easily Jack the Ripper. And because, for one thing, with Jack the Ripper, as most people know, which I'm going to put on my screen, the attire I made for him. But, for one thing was, Jack the Ripper, for most people, they know he's a notorious serial killer. For another thing was, he was also, if I may say so, his last victim, which you can't find the undoctored photo on Google or Bing or anywhere else that shows pictures. Brutalized professional term, because they didn't just brutalize. He didn't just brutalize the last victim. It was a messed up killing. And so I really wanted to bring that back, and I've made dark characters before, but I always come out like vampires or it's just crazy people. I never really got to do anything like I really wanted to. And Fallen Angel's character really didn't work for that, so that's why I made Jack the Ripper. And it's just the idea of putting everything together to get everything to work. To get everything to work was just a lot of fun.
Okay.
So, that's what I do.
Hands down, I'm not gonna lie. The Jack the Ripper attire is fucking badass, and that's one of my favorites. But you also did the Devil one, and you also did the all black one too. Which one did you like out of that one?
Between those two?
Yes.
Probably the Devil one. The one I had a bit more of an idea with what to build out of it. As for your all black one, or as I like to call it, the Gothic one, really, I can't take full credit for that. For the idea anyway. Because the idea was more an idea to was more of the idea from the Queen of the Damned film. And what I did was I just simply went, okay, there's a scene in the film where Lestat's on stage and he's singing and all these vampires attack. Out of that costume, I just loved the design. It fit for the time period that he was playing, which was the early 2000s. Back then, net shirts were not considered gay or homophobic and all that. They were considered rock and roll. So I was like, okay, but today they're not considered. They're more considered taboo. So I wanted to give him a different look, but keep it honest to what I was going with. So, as for the devil character, you always talk about being a demon and all that. And at first, the original concept for that character was you're gonna be a devil worshipper, as an inside joke to where you're like, oh, hail Satan. And I was like, okay, I want to make a devil worshiper. This would just be funny. And I was like, you know what? I'll save it for another time because that looked great on his regular character without the makeup and all that. And I was like, that'd be great. So I was gonna save it for that and make it look more like a druid. As for the other character, I was like, you know what? Let's let him be a demon, and let's let him have horns and all that. Let his darkness out. So, really, the devil was more my favorite. As for, I don't think I showed it, but there's a jacket I put on him that's Alistair's black jackets. That was actually not expected. Everything else was kind of put together on a plan. The
Yeah.
jacket wasn't, because it looked like a Necronomicon.
Yes, the jacket wasn't planned, but it did turn out well, though.
Yeah, I really thought it was gonna be garbage because I got lost in design. Like I used a lot of Kane's attire, and I was like, this turned into garbage real quick.
Yeah. So with your design and all that, and your entrance for your character, Josh Anderson, which one was your least favorite out of them all to make?
My least favorite attire design?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, you wouldn't know it from looking at it, but the least favorite design was my golden one.
Your golden one?
I have an attire that's gold. And the reason I really just didn't really care for it was I look like a giant flashlight. And nobody's ever seen my Josh Anderson entrance except for last year's WWE.
Yes.
Which, by the way, as I said in the description, there's going to be a review for this game. I won't start now, I'll start later on, but 17 for my review for 17, I'm not going to lie, I simply hated that game.
You and me both. I hated it as well, too. Too many lags, too many disconnects, you know.
The lag, the disconnect, the gameplay, it was horrible.
The splits.
It was just all around crap. Yeah, split screen. You could barely ever hold down. In this game, you can hold down a 6-man bench until you hit to the return to private lobby.
Yes.
And that's something I expect. It's 2K. They're new to this. I do believe they've done one other wrestling game besides WWE games, and that one wasn't really that popular. Or really even got anywhere. So they really don't have experience like THQ did. I will say this though, this has been bothering me for a while, I don't think I said it in my videos ever, but I will say this now. Anybody who said they want THQ to make the games again, and if you're one of those guys who support THQ before they were out of business, more power to you, this isn't towards you. These are towards the people who said they didn't like THQ, wanted them out of business, and now they want them back. You're a hypocrite.
Yes.
You got what you asked for. Instead of complaining about it, just suck it up and accept it. You got exactly what you asked for. Now, as for the guys who said THQ is good and all that, personally, I didn't like THQ's WWE games. They were good, don't get me wrong. But my problem with them was they tried to become EA on the spot. They had a good game with Saints Row 2. Saints Row the 3rd, I don't know how, but it did okay. And WWE. All the other games went to shit and fast. To where they only had just 2 games really to use. And so, with THQ, I mean, if they come back, okay, whatever. They broke my Tron.
Yeah, I see that. The Tron's not working.
Oh, a second. Yeah, they broke my Tron. You bastards!
They always break Dark Souls Tron for some reason.
My stuff. I don't know why. This was my first part of the entire. I'm sure in the comments. I'm just waiting for it. Y2J1 and be blah blah blah.
Well,
you know what?
Well, the fact of the matter is, if they say Y2J wannabe, but guess what? You did the entrance 10 times better than their generic ass versions.
I don't know. I've seen some cool entrances. Although I'm not gonna lie to you, I've seen some entrances I really wish I never saw before in my life.
Yes.
There's one in particular I can bring up. I don't know who made it, and even if I did, I won't name them for their own thing. And that is, there's a guy who made the Young Bucks. This is both the best and worst I've ever seen. It looks like the Young Bucks, and he did a great job. It looks just like them, they wrestle just like the Young Bucks.
Yes.
Why are they coming out to AJ Styles' theme song? Why aren't they coming out to the club's theme song?
Yeah, I know. Why wouldn't they come out to the club?
Why don't they even have their own theme song?
Yeah.
It just looks bad. All around just looks tacky.
Yeah, same thing with the Kenny Omega, you know?
I mean, the Kenny Omega guy, I liked him. Nice if I didn't have a theme song, but that's okay. you know, stuff happens. Ow! Don't you smack me with those claws! Oh. Ow. Fly game. Ow. Oh. See, this is, alright, this is one of my problems with 2K. Is they have this motion, and I like the new motions they've got. I don't have a problem with them. However, when they just don't stop, then I have a problem. Oh, that's pretty. Then I have a problem with it. Is when they don't, is like, my guy was hurt on his back. Next thing you know, he's hurt on his chest, he's hurt on his thigh. That's bull. That is so much bull. What the hell? That's bull. Oh, that was bull. What? Oh, wait, no, I'm a cruiserweight. Never mind. I know why you didn't go down. I'm a cruiserweight now. Although, shouldn't I technically be faster? What the? I didn't reverse.
Wow, what the hell was that?
I didn't reverse. And the game's like, no, you reverse because we said so.
Yeah. Alright, so...
That's one of my complaints with this game is... I mean, I can't call it a major complaint because it's been in every game, including THQs. But they really need to get this stuff fixed. Really bad. They have stuff like that crap they could fix.
Well, I was on the ground on that one, so there's no way in hell you would have been able to hit me on that one.
I went through you. You can't depend on that crap. I went right through you. I mean, see, that one I can't defend because, well, stuff happens.
Yeah, I ran away. Ran away! Okay, you know, me and you, we had a lot of battles in this game. Do you consider me as one of your greatest rivals?
No.
No?
No. You can be outplayed if done right.
Yes.
All I have to do, it's not really so much like, with some of my opponents, I have to try to brutalize them. And it's not that that's hard, but...
Fucking referee! Fucking zebra got in my way.
Got in the way. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, they got a lot better than last year. Last year, that stupid zebra would not stay out of the way if you paid him to. He was always in the way.
Because we're doing a live broadcasting, Thurman, that's why.
It's over. And, but see, with this game, like I said, they did a lot better. And I will say this. My favorite thing, and they were showing it off, and I'm happy the guy got his deserved credits, because he earned it. In this game, one of the things they did with the characters, and one of the things he did with the cause, was he made it to where you could actually full-on see them. So when he's designing them, he's not designing them off of the blue and green and all that. He full-on saw them. Oh, I thought I broke it. Ow! Hello, person. Ow. Stop stepping on me.
Stop kicking me.
Stop kicking me.
Okay, well, as you know right now, you know, me and you are currently tag team partners. Do you think we will dominate the tag team or what?
Just one of the lag problems. It wasn't my fault. I wouldn't say dominate, but I wouldn't say fail either. I've had bad tag team partners and I've had good ones. So neither here nor there. I don't know what happened. Oh my god. It's kind of hard to say. Not gonna lie. I say I've had worse and I've had better, so.
I know, I get it. I'm hard to work with at times.
You are, but so am I.
Yeah. We both have our own unique styles and all that, though. That's why.
Well, it's not even that. To work with me, you have to be. It's one of those work in progress. I'm a
good game plan.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
That.
Pays for
that. Oh, I bet. Oh, I got.
He misses on that one. Were his eyes even open?
No.
He's one step ahead on that one.
Hey, man, you're getting fucking dust all over my fucking pants, man. Come on, those are expensive.
Incredibly aggressive assault.
Hey.
Will this be enough?
I might get copyright infringement for that one.
That's about it. Yeah, he's not done yet.
Yeah, he said the AA.
Fuck you, John Cena. Yeah, that's right. I said it on national YouTube.
That's the only move I like of John Cena's is the oh my god. Are you serious, game?
This one's over.
That's another thing. This game sometimes cannot tell what you're trying to do. Or is that another way I like to put it? I don't want you doing that. I want you to do this instead. Why? Because I said so. I don't care what you said so.
Well, Thurman, you say you want Thurman, but we don't.
This flag is horrible. This flag is absolute trash.
Ooh, I was not expecting that.
I will tell you guys this now. I know there's like a major lags everywhere, but this is really the first time that me and him face one-on-one. We've had this much problem. We usually do 6-man tag teams and all that, and we don't even have this much problem.
Yes.
This is like really bad. Normally it's not this bad, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, the reviews is horrible. This means the game sucks. I don't know if it's because of streaming or just because our internet sucks.
Hey, my internet don't suck.
But normally, as I said, normally it's really not this bad. The lag has never been this bad before, so I have a feeling it's over streaming.
Ooh, I might. Yeah, I'm going to feel the effect of this. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take it. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna hit it.
1, 2.
Oh, what? Oh, wow.
That's the end of the match. I'm gonna let you get up.
All right.
The lag.
Oh, whoa.
This
What the
lag
fuck?
is horrible.
Guys, when you have as trained an
The
eye as I
lag,
do,
though.
you get to a point where you can see the finisher
Oh,
coming
dude,
before
that
it
knee.
actually comes. And let me
The
take
knee
you
is
off to
fucking
something
brutal.
here. It's coming, and it's coming very soon.
I will say, now, some of my subscribers, they know I'm a former professional wrestler.
Yeah.
And the thing between me and USWO was I wasn't allowed to show off some of my moves. Which kind of made me mad because I was always in training. Always, always, always. Like, a lot of matches I talk about were spar matches, which always made me upset. However, that running single knee was one of my moves. Wasn't the worst, but
this could be the end.
I'll say I was really trying to do at the time was the Triple H move, but I just couldn't do it. For whatever reason, the game's like, nah, I don't want it.
He's clearly in a bad way right
Yeah, and Thurman's blowing up my fucking comments saying we want Thurman, we want Thurman.
I actually would always expect that from Thurman, I'm not gonna lie.
I know, right?
What a hellaciously physical
I mean, Thurman, if you
match
want,
these gladiators have put
I mean, if he wants to
themselves
join,
through.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh,
Has been incredible.
what the gate? Oh, come on. Well, I was too far away.
Side slam.
There was some booty in that.
Missed by a large margin.
Oh my god, that's bull! That was bull! Back up! That was bull. You
There you
know
go.
that was bull.
Yeah, I know. That's why I saw that. That's why.
Like,
You know, I only play cheap. I only play
cheap.
cheap online when I'm going up against noobs. Other than that, experience and professional players, I don't do that. As you see, he's got a clean break. I gave him plenty of space.
Yeah, when he was getting up, I gave him some space. I didn't just jump right on him. That's one thing about the OCW group is we're not about being cheap and being, you know, we're not about trying to break each other and all that shit. We don't really take advantage of cheap shots. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes we get game. The reverses when I don't want it to. I really wish he would quit doing that all the time, though. That would be
Sorry.
great. You do spam the hell out of that move all the time.
He's not going to go quietly. No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Yeah, no, I'm screwed. Thank you, game. Thank you, game.
So what do you think of the idea of him just looking at you when he fucking does that?
It's a move.
No, I'm saying, do you think it's cooler than most of the other Sister Abigails, or what?
I mean, I've always, personally, my favorite one that you've always done is the spider walk.
Ah, the chaotic
But
possession.
But at the same time, like I said before, I really wish 2K would just fix this stuff.
From what from what I heard with that update, that they actually put the counter bar on it, because I saw it offline. Ow, my leg! Son of a bitch! Ah! You son of a bitch!
Oh, at 1 too. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Nobody,
Okay, game.
nobody beats me on my move. Nobody beats me on my move.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it when the game does that. It was stalling me to let you get the reversal in. I never liked that. And it's still doing it. Stop stalling.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Now see, that one, I deserve to throw a fit and, oh, what the hell? I beat a ref. Do your damn job! But I kick out at one. Come on, game. You're trying to play it obvious of what you're trying to do. It's if you ask Fallen Angel or anybody that I've played with, they will tell you. When it comes to this game and when it sits there and plays with you, I'm like one of the few people who can just pinpoint the hell out of that.
Ow!
Shit.
My ass, man.
Out every time.
No.
Ow! Ow!
Get off me.
Why? No, you fuck off.
Take some time to think things over.
Yeah. Oh, what the? Okay.
You know, I forgot this was an Extreme Rules match. We were so busy talking.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let you.
Ow! Son of a bitch!
No. We want weapons. I don't care.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Come on, man. This is Jack the Ripper. You know he's got to be extreme.
That's nice for Jack.
He's delivering
I know that's nice for Jack, though.
right here.
It is nice for Jack. But it doesn't do anything for me.
So, is it hard for you to adapt to the style of how I wrestle with being straight hardcore style, or what?
Right now, I'm having a hard time adapting to your lag and then the game lagging.
That's not my problem, man.
Yeah, I could take that. I could take on a weapon. Weapon's so scary. A weapon has never scared me, ever. No, no, let me rephrase that. There was one person who's used a weapon, and I went, no, I'm good, thank you.
Where?
He does have an outlook, or he does have a YouTube channel, but
not today.
Oh shit. Oh dear.
Shut up, Thurman. We're not getting tables, motherfucker.
Yeah, there's a twist.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Yeah, hard is being able to let go. Oh, you suck it.
Oh!
You little shit! You little bastard! You trying to take advantage of that shit? Oh my god, game, fuck you! You little bastard!
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry!
Oh bullshit, don't give me that crap. You know what? You know what?
Ow! Why would you hit me with Paige? What did she ever do to you? Ow!
She my girl.
Hey, you come back here.
Oh, I'm coming back, alright. I never said we were done.
He's sending a message.
Oh shit!
WWE locker room here.
Oh, okay. Oh goddamn it, lag.
Oh,
wow,
fucking lag.
What the?
Not what I wanted, but not what I wanted, but okay, it worked.
Oh shit. I'm tired again.
Hey man, that was ring guard and a half right there.
That was not ring guarding. If you run to the edge and you won't call ring guarding, if you run along the edge, it is no longer ring guarding. Ring guarding is when you get in and I immediately attack you. If you hug the edge, that's your own fault. That is your own fault for fucking hugging the edge. That is not on me. That's not on me because you decided to hug the edge. Okay, that's a pretty. Woo!
Whoa, that was close.
Yeah.
Awesome gang. If you need 70 subscribers, you subscribe to me and I'll subscribe to you. That's how it works.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I don't do. I don't do a self sub. Now I won't lie. I'd be wrong if I tried to lie. No, I never done that before. No, I've had people ask me subs, and I've tried. But I was also at the very, very beginning of my YouTube channel, and so I wasn't really getting. Okay, that's bullshit. God damn, this lag sucks. You little. Alright, go ahead, bring that weapon in here. What the hell? I'll kick your ass with that. Okay. What the fuck?
Ah, what the hell? I missed! Son of a bitch!
Competing with some sort of injury right now.
You might have missed it, but you gained a reverse. Oh my god.
Best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
There's another thing this game does, especially with this move.
Well done.
This time he didn't do it, but normally he'll sit there and screw me on that shit.
Oh, and he reversed it.
Ow. No.
He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh shit, I'm gonna eat this.
Get up! Oh yeah, you got no choice. Get up! Get up! Get up!
Shoulders down, this could be it.
Oh! Oh, good kick out. Good kick out. I didn't expect you to kick out. I really thought
I didn't expect that either. That bar was all the way at the top. I had no choice but to use my resiliency.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can he score the pin?
Oh, leg.
If the game will even let me in time. Let go! Yeah. No, he stay down!
Over and over. This is relentless.
But I don't wanna.
I don't care!
Ow. Ow! My leg! That hurt!
Screw your leg!
A high-risk maneuver in the works on that top turnbuckle.
You! Right now!
Can his opponent kick out?
What? Dude, oh my god, just stay down. Full of shit.
That's one thing about me. You know I don't stay down.
And it's reversed.
Ow! What's that? Oh, my back. Ow. What the fuck? What the? Oh, okay. I see what this game's doing now. Yeah, reversing the game's like, nah. We don't want you to right now.
Lands this and he is done.
It's what? Oh, shit. Fuck you. Fuck it!
Oh! Ow! Ow, my ass!
His opponent here.
Get off my ass.
Send him to a local medical facility.
Game. There you go. Oh wow, game. That was booty.
Like
that was
cool. Running on fumes right about now.
Yeah.
I don't know why this game seems to do
There
shit
you go.
like that.
I'll pick you up.
It does
Make it
shit
clean.
that's just dirty. Oh,
Make it clean.
why does this game do this to me? Oh fuck.
That was on you.
Yeah, that was on me. See, we do here. We also do know when to call we do know when to call this stuff legit. Really? You're gonna keep spamming that shit? You've been doing that every time it's gone down. You're really gonna spam this shit as much as you can right now.
Counters that one. Got the reversal.
Oh, nice counter. Oh,
Thank you.
what? That was a reversal.
Can yeah, Lunatic, you can join. We're just doing a live stream right now, dude.
Oh my god, this game.
Oh, how the fuck did I miss? Fucking referee! Come on, man. That's fucking twice he did that. That was horse shit.
Come on.
Now back to the ring.
Oh my god, the leg!
I missed.
Screw you, lad.
Yep, I missed.
I would have
Right away!
connected, but then the game's like, no.
I missed again! Oh, he tried to fucking hit him with a big boot and missed.
Why is this game lagging so hard? This has never happened.
Oh. Oh. I'm back. Oh. Ooh, that actually suits you. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Dude, combos were my thing, bro. I was in love with combo. What the? I no-sold that.
You no-sold my shit, you no-selling son of a bitch.
Oh, my head! Ow, my knee!
You no-selling son of a bitch. Ah!
What the hell, game? I was away from there? I was away from
I can't get in! I can't get in!
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, okay, game. I see how it works. Okay. Oh my god, game. Oh my god, game. You're gonna keep doing this to me, aren't you?
Oh!
I think that was harder than the first time.
Oh!
My kendo stick.
Taking him a while to get up here. I don't think he has anything to
Oh!
lose.
I did that just in time, too.
I still call bull on that one. But it's alright. That's how it goes. Hit! That was horrible. Oh! I don't know how that hit me, but at the same time, it kind of looked familiar. I kind of got the idea. Oh my god, game! Wait, what? It canceled you out. What the hell is that all about?
I don't know. I don't know why the fucker canceled me out.
I don't know. It's just
Been acting stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. This game's just like today. It's just like on its retarded moment.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, dude! I swear to God, to be stealing my pins. That's I'm gonna be so mad.
To think, I almost wrote him off.
This will be it, and it's like, oh no, oh! Oh my Jesus! I thought I had it with you. Stop kicking out and just die. I have to change that move. It's too easy to reverse.
Oh!
I thought it said I got hit. I was like, that was reverse around that bull.
Saw that one coming.
Oh my god.
Oh!
A drop on the face though.
Damn, that was only a 1 count.
That was also just my signature.
Not getting up. You can't.
Yeah, but I put it away a piece of sakes.
I got a few comments, but I forgot the way I did this. So.
Oh, you're going for a ride.
I've learned about this. Well, there's a few things I learned about this year game. One, apron moves cannot be reversed, and those grapple moves, unless they're the older ones, you cannot reverse. You are just screwed.
I'm sensing a theme here, Cole. Another shot with the kendo stick.
What the hell? Oh my god! Ah, what is that game? That bullshit.
Ooh, nice counter.
But it's way too late for me to try to go for a pin now.
Yeah, he sure seems
my turn,
that, Michael. Maybe
ow!
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. This could end it in a
too fast. Okay.
Authority there. This could do it.
Oh, come on! That did not start. Oh, he kicked out. I was gonna let go anyway, but I was like, no.
I was like, no, that's bullshit. You gotta break that shit.
Could be over. And then you
not unless this counts. Now let's see he starts.
And continue on toward victory. Look at this.
Oh.
It could be over here.
Why? Oh my Jesus.
Why won't you stay down?
Why won't you die? Seriously.
Ow! He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh wait, I don't have it.
He's too
what? Wait a minute! I put my guard up and I can't hit it, but you put yours up and you can hit? That is bullshit from a whole nother level.
Ow!
And I'm.
On a kendo stick.
Dude, I'm not gonna hit it. There's no way I'll hit it in time. Yeah, it's gone. What? That's bull.
Yeah, that was. Here you go, I'll pick you up.
It's one of my problems with this game. It's actually really my biggest problem with this game. Is it so much that at times it plays for you? It's the hit detection. Last year it wasn't. The hit detection was bad, but this... Oh, wow. Yeah, it does that sometimes too. It doesn't recognize what you press. It just goes, okay, okay, that's cool. Ow! That's cool.
I did actually hit it before you, so... Ow!
What? You mean put up our knees at the exact same...
Hold on, my battery's low. My battery's low. Oh! Can you at least pick me up?
Oh, okay.
Alright, I put my shit back in.
Alright, you good?
Yeah.
Alright, you can go back up.
Alright. I'll get to my corner.
When you wake up. I forgot your head is purple, so it's gonna take you a second to wake up. Alright. Oh.
Not even close.
I'm gonna switch corners. Yeah, this move is like a cutoff move. There's really nothing you can fight.
Oh my god, I need that fucking spear back.
Nah, that spear is cheap as shit and you know it. Ow.
Can he finish him on counter here? Ain't no stopping him now.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That is a twist.
Oh. I will not stay there.
1, 2.
Oh, you got it. Ooh, that was good.
That was a good match.
Alright, should we invite Thurman and Lunatic and just have fuck arounds or what?
Yeah, although I'm gonna start my broadcasting.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop my broadcast as well.
Before we get off on this, one of the things I do want to do is leave a review on this game.
Yes.
So let's. What do we want to start? What do we want to start with? The ups or downs of this game?
I would say the ups and downs.
Well, we can't do both. We really want to put them in like one category.
Uh.
All right, how about this? Let's break the game down. How about that?
Okay.
We can have both. We'll give our personal opinion about it. All right.
All right.
So we'll start with. I'm sorry for you guys. It's gonna be boring. If you were here for the match and look at the characters, it was a good match between me and him. One of our better matches. So we're gonna go into reviewing. But anyway, let's start with the music, the main game music. So we'll start with the game soundtrack. You said The Rock picked the music this year?
Which I thought was a terrible fucking idea. He has no good songs on here whatsoever. Except for Down With The Sickness by Disturbed. The only good song.
There was a few I did like in this game besides Disturbed, and as most people know, I'm a Disturbed head, so I'm one of the Disturbed people, so...
Pure metalhead right here, man.
Oh, hell yeah. For me, Down With The Sickness is very cliched. It actually is one of my most hated songs by Disturbed. And it's not because it sucks. It really is awesome. It's just so many people played that song over and over and over and over and over. And I was like, stop it! I thought there's gonna be another song! And at that point, I just like, I hate this song. With a passion. It was in movies, video games. I hate it. But anyway, there's a few songs on here I do like, but yeah, for the most part, last year's game, I don't know why, but I don't care if they have to pay him. Pay him more. Bring Diddy Dirty back. He knew music. He knew it was good. He knew what people were interested in. Bring him back to do it. He just knew what he was talking about.
Yes. He had Paranoid by Black Sabbath, for Christ's sake.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of good songs. Like,
yes. We Don't Have to Dance by Andy Biersack was another good one.
It's really the only thing I'll say good about 2K17 is, hey, at least he had a good music.
Yeah.
Now, as far as, of course, the entrance tracks, keep them in the game 2K. I do believe it was 2K15. It was gone, and people were hot. They didn't like the fact that their favorite superstars theme songs were gone, so they couldn't listen to either doing just entrances. They really hated it. With a passion. Don't ever get rid of this crap for your crappy music. I will say this, 2K, I will give you some advice. Free advice from LordGravas. Imagine that. If you're going to get rid of the entrance tracks, bring in more than just a few songs for your game. Way more. You need to have a list of actual music, not just theme songs for wrestlers, if you're gonna take that out, but real music that is the exact same amount listing as the WWE Superstars theme songs. You have to keep the players entertained. And when you've only got, like, what, 10 songs? That doesn't help anything. They get really repetitive really quickly.
Yes.
Okay, so is there anything you want to add on to the music, or?
Yes, with the music-wise, though, as you know, I'm a fucking music nut. I love music. But, like you said, this soundtrack for this year is horrible, They could have threw in some Evanescence, some maybe Slipknot or something,
There's a lot that could throw in. I noticed one of the things, I want to add on to that. Because I noticed there's one thing they didn't put in that they really should have. Especially since Diddy, last year, said that that everybody's into the music. Not everybody's a metalhead. Not everybody's into hard rock. Some people are into classical music. Okay, I wouldn't suggest it, but if you think it works, put it in.
Yes. But like Mozart, for example.
Don't do it.
Do what?
Somebody owns his music. Be very careful. Somebody owns that music, and with YouTube's policy, you bring up a music name like that, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, he did it! He said somebody was dead like that 200 years ago."
What? I enjoy classical music by Mozart.
One in particular.
Yes, one. So, what's wrong with that?
One in particular. But I will say this: they're out of all the music that I listen to, there's one in particular genre that's really missing. Where, I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't really fit in WWE, but still. Where's the country at?
They actually had the Kid Rock song on here. That's actually country.
I mean, I didn't really consider it country. It seemed more. Just be honest. It seemed more like rock and roll, old classic rock. But I mean, if you want to call it country, sure, I'll take it. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Or do you have more you want to add on?
No, let's go on to the next topic. All right, how about,
Yeah, go ahead.
what if WWE actually gave you a call about, they saw this, they watched the video, they saw how you did your character and my character and how you did the entrance videos for both. Would you ever accept that job as doing like a costume designer or like, working on entrances for them?
Yeah. I would. Now, as far as costume design, one of the things I will say about WWE that I do know, especially from pro wrestling, coming from it,
Yes.
with when you have other people make your attire, you usually, now if you're on the internet, you usually just have to give them a nice description, and they'll usually put the pieces together. But if you're WWE, they literally hand draw this shit. I have no hand for drawing. However, if they said entrances, oh no, I'd be all over that. The only thing I think would probably make me go, well, this kind of sucks, is pyro. I really like fireworks and all that. And as you saw in both entrances, I love playing pyro. And unlike some schmucks, I know when to actually put it in there, not just everywhere I go.
Yeah, some people. Cough, cough.
Don't even put it in everything. Like I've seen some CC characters, and they have like these cool looking characters, and I can watch their entrance. Bang, 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 bang. It's like a kid who just found out he could play fireworks. I can play fireworks. Bang, 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 bang. And I'm like, dude, just cause you can doesn't always mean you should, especially for a good entrance. Your entrance, as I was telling Last Angel as I was working on his character, was just because you can doesn't always mean you should.
Yeah, sometimes less is more.
Yeah. And like when you're doing a moveset, that's all on you. You're not out to impress anybody. That's for your specific thing. However, in your character design, that plays in the center. That's both for you and the people you play with.
Yes.
However, when you simply just take your character and make him look like a crowd member, unless you're being funny, you suck.
Shut up.
If you're being funny, sure, people are gonna laugh at it. They're like, "Oh, cool, that's funny. Let's see what else."
Shut up.
They're really not gonna press it. Well, no, I'm not referring to you.
Oh.
I'm referring to like there are actual. If you go on CC and all that, you'll find characters that look like they belong in the crowd.
Oh wow.
I mean, I don't know if they're being serious or not, but it really does look stupid.
Nah.
If you're gonna play make believe as a wrestler, how about you look the part?
Yes.
I know I'm nitpicking this, but put a little bit more creativity. Think about it.
I mean, come on. Both me and you were indie wrestlers, for Christ's sake. You with USWO and me with Hybrid Championship Wrestling.
Right.
That's in Eddystone, PA, if people don't know that.
But, yeah. But anyway, back to the review, because now I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate comments, and, I really don't care.
Fuck hate comments. If you guys don't like this, that's on you.
Yeah, but one of the things I will say, let's talk about one thing for this game. Let's go back to the reviewing. The custom character models. Last year they looked like every game. They didn't look like they belonged, they didn't look like they were part of the game. You really didn't feel like you were a wrestler in that game. You really had to really dig down deep to really get that feeling that you were a wrestler. Or else it was like, nah, not there. This year, I think they did phenomenal.
Yes.
Not just on custom characters, but even on default characters, real life wrestlers.
Yes.
They did beautiful. I will say one thing though, and I'm sure some people are gonna get mad at me, but I really do think this sucked. Matt Hardy's design character looks horrible.
Yes, I agree. But also at the same time, with the thing that I don't disagree on is some of the CC creations that 2K themselves made, like the Kairi Sane, the Kenny Omega, looks just like them, and I was totally
Was that
mind
by
blown.
2K?
Yes.
Was that made directly by 2K?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far that's some of the positives. Another positive and negative is the match creator. It's great to see it back. I really hope to keep it this time. But there was a match in OCW that I in particular made. It was originally a joke, but it became so big that we ended up turning it into a legit match. And that was my King of the Cell match, which was Hell in the Cell. It was pin only, 2 out of 3 falls. There was a rule, and like we do today, the rule was simple. You had to get your opponent out of the cell. Everybody had to be on top of the cell. However, one of the rules we use today that's really not that fun, and it kind of kills it, is somebody has to go through the top of the cell. It's fun just because it's a game of tug of war to figure who's going to go through it. However, one of the downsides is once they're through the cell, the match is pretty much over. And that's kind of where it kills the fun. The way it used to be, the original King of the Cell match I made was back when you could taunt and you could get momentum for it. As long as you were the only guy on top of the cell, you could stack your stuff. And you could only pin your opponent on top of the cell. And a lot of people are like, well, there's no difference in pinning him in the ring. No. When you're in a fatal 4-way triple threat match, that's a lot of people. So a lot of times you'd get thrown into the cell, or you get thrown through the hole in the cell, and that'd be the end of you. Well, this year they took that out, and I'm hoping next year they bring that back, because as much as we get creative control now, I still feel we could have way more than that. And I gotta get one thing that made me mad when I saw it. Okay, now I'm really mad, okay? 2K, what we got? Who controls your guys' online matches? Because whoever does it is a moron. And I will show you exactly what I am talking about. If you go offline in single player, you can find the ladder match for tagging. Now, why is it in online? Especially online, there's no ladder match. There's not even a tables match.
Oh, Christ.
And then another thing that I gotta complain about, because they amped this one up, and I don't care. 2K, you deserve this bitch slap. Where's our 8-man match? Where's our 8-man fucking online match?
Yes, they deserve this one. And what about our online titles, for Christ's sake?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I see what they did with the online titles by making it my player. I'm sorry. For anybody who likes this stuff, this is my own opinion. The My Career mode sucks. I've hated the My Career mode since I played it the first time. Because when you're learning how to wrestle, you do have to pay to learn, but not for each individual move. And generally speaking, you learn how to take a move. Once you learn how to take a move, you generally learn how to do it yourself.
Yes.
If you want to learn a power bomb, first you have to learn to take the move. There's so many stupid things they did this year.
How do you feel about the universe mode?
I mean, I've always loved the universe mode.
Yeah, I think it got better than the last 2 years.
I will say one thing. With the My Universe mode, there's still one thing missing that really could put it together. Why don't you combine My Universe and My Career mode? Let's look at it this way. If you want to do percentage toll, fine. The majority of players who play the My Universe mode play as themselves, strictly, like myself, like Fallen Angel. We only play as us. We don't play as anybody else. So why in God's name did you take that out this year? It seems kind of like, why don't you just mix it? It seems smarter to mix it.
Yes, totally. And there's one thing, and I know a lot of people are upset about this, and I know they still ran about it. The
Hello, Dan.
downloaded music from off your system onto the game.
Okay, now that one I have a small argument towards. By the way, maybe a part of the universe?
Yeah.
Wait, now it's talking to me. Oh, fuck you, PlayStation. They're gonna be like, hey, he's supposed to go fuck ourselves. That's bad.
Hey, bad.
Anyway, can I be part of the universe? If you'll be clear enough, what do you mean by part of the universe? But anyway, I'm on my own video watching it, just watching live chat because I forgot I fucked it up. Anyway, back to topic. Another complaint with the custom music, I see why they don't do it, and I will defend 2K on this because THQ did the exact same thing, which is why it wasn't online ever, even though that was like the #1 most requested thing. The reason I do it is copyright reasons. Oh, you want to be part of my universe mode with your character? I don't care. Just tell me what your character's name is so I can get him. Or, I mean, unless you want me to edit your character or whatever. I mean, just tell me what you want me to do with him. Anyway, so, what I was saying was, with that one, the reason they don't allow the whole hashtag is Aiden Wolf. Okay. Oh, Aiden Wolf. Okay, sure, why not? But no, one of the reasons they don't allow the custom music is copyright reasons. It's legal reasons. That's why they really won't allow it. It's for legal reasons. They're afraid of getting sued, and I mean, if you think about it, people in rap, rock, and all that, like P. Diddy said, everybody's into their own style of music. And that's a lot of people that would pretty much.
Yes.
And just in case some of you guys just showed up here, this is Jack the Ripper that I made.
What's going on, Liam? Sorry you missed the match, man. But you know, hopefully you could watch another one some other time.
Thank you, Fire Empire.
By the way, Liam or whoever else is watching, make sure you get the guys subscribe to Lord Grievous' YouTube channel. If you guys do, I will send nudes.
Thank you. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, yeah, that's why they won't do it, is just copyright reasons. Now, there's a few things in this game this year that they could do, and they just flat out refuse, and it makes me furious. And he brought it up earlier. The online championships. As some people know, we have our own thing. We have OCW. I will not take credit for making OCW. Hey, Tyrant.
Huh?
The damn, the headshot you.
Oh, yeah?
Riz, I already get nudes a lot. LOL. I like this guy. This guy's cool.
Yeah, tell that dude to add me. He's cool.
He's cool. But anyway, we have our own titles. This is our Intercontinental Championship. We have an Intercontinental. We have a OCW Light Heavyweight Championship. Thank you. And